To create simulations in Solidroad, there's two main ways of getting there. The first is with the quick actions menu here on the home page where you can hit create simulation. The other way is by heading to the library, heading to simulations. We can see our total list of simulations here, and if we wanted to create a new one, we'll just go to add new simulation. There are 5 screens to creating a simulation today. First thing we want to do is select our channel. So Solidroad supports email, phone, chat and video simulations. That's both audio and text-based simulations. For this example, I'm going to do a phone simulation for customer support. I'm going to select my difficulty level, which will be, in this case, hard. Select my scorecard. So I can select any scorecard that is either templated in your workspace or custom scorecards that you build. And then you can select the language for the simulation. We support 40 plus languages for audio and 80 plus for text. Then we want to choose the labels here. So who's this for? This is for a customer support rep on the customer support team. These labels are really just ways of categorizing simulations. You can build out more labels or roles or teams from the settings tab. And just to show you here from the drop down, you can go there directly. The second page then is our AI persona. So this is the role that the AI is going to play in this simulation. So we can either select from a pre-built persona that we've created in the library section, and I'll share more about that in another video, or we can build a quick off-the-cuff persona here with a name, description, a quick image, and then choosing a voice as well. Second last area is just defining what is this scenario. So in this case, I want to create a customer support phone call, and I'm going to start to describe that now in just a second. So this is a customer support phone call. We may give some specific issues. So let's say if this was a support call for Solidroad, we might say the user is having trouble logging into the platform. And then we can describe a little bit more about how the conversation is going to go. We could say the user is not happy at all, as this is slowing down the rollout of a new onboarding program. Keep it simple. You can also pick from some suggestions here as well to get you started, and then we also have some skills that you can focus on for this specific simulation. I'm happy with this for the time being. I'll hit next. Then our AI will begin working and it will create the content then for this simulation. So there's 2 things here. There's the title for the simulation, which you can of course edit, and then there's the full context for this simulation that gets expanded from the prompt that you use in the previous step. So all of this information here is really important because this is what gets sent to our LLM provider. This will all show up during the course of the conversation. So my general rule of thumb here is if you want a generic simulation, put in a generic input. If you want a really specific kind of conversation, please feel free to add in as much context as possible, and in that case, the longer, the better. So you can always make edits to this. You can add, delete, update, whatever you'd like. I'm happy with this, so I'm going to commit this to the AI engine. I can then add some learner controls as well, so I will put in some instructions here. These instructions will also, for the learner's perspective, replace the above admin context so that the learner won't be able to see what is actually happening during this conversation in advance. We can also define who speaks first, so in this case it's going to be the learner. We have some back-end systems as well. This really will just show on the right-hand panel specifically for text-based simulations. If you want to include extra information that the learner will have to pull from, for example, the plan of the user, their account ID, recent conversations, whatever it might be. And with that, I'm happy with this. So I'll simply hit finish. And now this has been added to our list view in our simulations tab here, ready to be sent out in the form of training.